couple taps on the e-collar, just let them know we're with them.
Okay.
Not really correction, just let them know. Okay?
It's time to be alert.
Yeah. He's handling it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Pretty dog.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Fast, but she had turned around, and I just wanted to see what my lungs could do.
Just so we make sure. Don't worry about it, I got it. I got plenty. You don't have to carry these around. And as soon as we get out of eyesight, I don't believe in cleaning them up on the mesa anyway.
I was just about to say that.
So again, this has nothing to do. He knows what he's doing here, but I just want you guys to get used to. Until you're 100% confident in both yourself and him, drag the long line. Make sense?
Yeah. It's insurance.
Just insurance is all it is. So we'll head this way. We don't have to walk for long. There you go. I'll take that for you if you want. Okay. So right now I'm on a 5. Places he knows really, really well, you know, 1 or a 2 is fine.
Okay.
But what I don't want you guys doing is trying to chase him up. I would rather you guys be on top of him and then come down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'd rather hit him with a 5 and have him go for a second, let him know we're here, then a 1, he ignores it, a 2, he ignores it. You're actually training him to be more resistant to the collar that way.
Okay.
Go high to low, not low to high.
Okay. So we have a dog park that has no fences,
Okay?
and that's a high distraction area for him.
Okay.
So maybe like a 7.
Here's what it is. The number doesn't matter.
Okay.
The reaction of him is what matters.
Okay.
For instance, watch here. I'll be too high right here on purpose, so I'm on a 10. Truchas here. See that jumpiness right there?
Yeah.
That's too much. Now, I'm smart enough to know that a 10 is still just a butterfly touch.
Okay.
Okay? But right there, now I'll go down.
Okay.
But I would rather you hit him at a 10, make it count, have him respect it, listen to it, and then come down.
Okay.
Okay? So it has nothing to do with the number, although I'm trying to tell you what range he's in, which is generally 2 to 5.
I think I need to lose the idea in my head that, because I don't want to hurt him.
You're not going to hurt him. Listen, a 10 is nothing.
Nothing.
You can like if I put that anywhere on your body, you would barely feel it. You'd be like, is that on? It is nothing.
Okay.
So right now, this is just me, like I said, this is me reaching out and tapping him on the shoulder. Okay. He's a super sensitive guy, so he feels it at a 1 or a 2, a 3 or a 4, and he corrects it like a 10.
Okay.
I just wanted you to see that a 10, and look what a 10, did that hurt him?
No.
Did it shut him down? Is he
No.
curled up in a ball?
No.
Did he
No.
cry about it? Nothing.
No.
You see it?
Yeah.
You're gonna do more harm to him by worrying about hurting him.
Okay.
We paid good money for these.
Yeah.
They don't hurt them.
Okay.
It's just that simple. So here, we'll veer off to the right here for just a second. Just let them on. There we go. And see, here he comes. I never even touched him.
Yeah.
So it's not so much of it is not about us jamming on him all the time. It's just creating the pattern. We'll keep walking. We'll walk for just a second. We'll turn around right up here. And that's the other thing. When instead of waiting, instead of going out in the woods, waiting for him to see something, getting all excited about it, I want you guys, it's like a little game of yo-yo. He gets a little out, you bring him back. Out, back, out, back. You're creating that pattern.
Okay.
Where he just understands he needs to stay
Near.
in our little bubble, which he totally gets.
Yeah.
Good boy. And then when he's here, we tell him good boy.
Yeah.
And that's about all he needs. He doesn't need a big handful of treats or anything. A good boy, for me, means the world to him.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. And not a super excited good boy, just a good boy. Yeah, matter of fact, good job. Like a dad who just watched his kid hit a home run. He doesn't go run the bases with him and give him a high five and a chest bump at the plate. He's a proud papa from the sidelines, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I want you guys to have with him. Every time he recalls, that's my boy.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
Don't be a cheerleader.
Okay.
You want to be a coach. Coach expects his players to perform.
Well.
We've been over this. We've practiced this. I expect you to execute, right? The cheerleaders, they're for the crowd.
Yeah.
They're to get the excitement up. We don't want to be that.
Okay.
We want to be the focus.
Yeah.
That's coach. This probably goes about to go and turn around. Just because I know you got to get back. Here we go. He's on you like glue. You see it?
Go.
And then at any point, if we feel like he's just getting too far away, that's when we test and just call him back.
You guys are loving it.
Yeah, they love this level of freedom. To me,
Yeah.
e-collars. So right here he's getting a little too far. Truchas here. See it?
Bring him back.
That's it. That was on a 4. And you saw how much better the reaction was as opposed to the 10,
Yes.
where he got jumpy.
Yes.
That's why the 4 is the right number.
Yes.
Not because 4 is the right number, but because the reaction was right.
Yeah.
Okay? It's those little nuances that make all the difference in the world to his.
It's working within the results and not the, I don't know.
Just think about it as you're just creating that pattern. And if you feel like he's deviating from the pattern you want, a little tap and call him back. That's it. And we're doing it before he sees anything, before he gets hyper, before he escalates on anything.
It's harder to.
Right, because then because the state of mind escalates, now your number has to go up.
Yeah.
Because the determination is there, the prey drive is on, all that kind of stuff. But even in that moment, no fear of this.
Yeah.
Listen, I've hit him at 100 before, not him, but a
Okay.
dog. It's not the kind of thing that's just gonna. He's never gonna need 100.
Yeah.
He's never gonna need it up there. But no, you should have no fear of this thing.
Well, and I think it goes back to just like, because what we've talked about before is like, he does want like a master.
They absolutely are. He showed you how much he loves leadership when he was laying on that cot, like licking me all, like just, oh God, I love you, dude. I trust you so much.
Yeah.
He shows me how much he trusts me when he allows me to put him into that bath.
Yeah.
And give him a bath.
Yeah.
He didn't try to bite me. He didn't whine,
He
nothing.
knows he'll protect him.
Well, he knows that we've worked up to that.
Yeah.
We've worked up to that point, and he trusts that we've had all these scenarios, and he's always come out better next to me. Yeah, so then he trusts my lead. And that's how you get him to, that's just how he gets to be a good boy.
Yeah.
He wasn't real trusting when I first got him. He
No.
was very loved,
Trust was not.
but he was not respectful and he was not trusting.
No.
And then I have a feeling that even the love was on his terms. Like, give it to me, don't give it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Courtney was probably the best with that than any
Yeah.
of us.
Well, that's why I wanted to hear from you, because I only met her the one time for like an hour.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't know, what she did, who she was, anything about her really.
Yeah, she's in general
Yeah.
a very disciplined, time-oriented,
Yeah.
scheduling, precise person.
Yeah. She just got behind the 8 ball with him and didn't know how to get out of it.
Yeah. Well, and it's her first like a dog as an adult.
So we'll stop right here, let them walk. There, you see how as soon as we stop walking, he's like, oh, hey, what's going on? That's him checking in. I want him constantly checking in.
Yeah.
He's just checking in to see. There we go.
Good boy.
There we go.
Aberdeen.